So, Mindy, we've just been talking about water resilience and supply chains. What do you think the session was about, really?
Well, the session was about solutions. I mean, look, every meeting starts with what are the opportunities, but you first look at the challenges, and we know that water is a challenge from quality to quantity in every part of the world. And we know that there are ways to think about using water better, smarter, taking advantage of technology, and making sure that in parts of the world that literally have no water, we figure out how to get it there.
Well, we had 4 discussion groups. It was quite wide-ranging discussions, but we went from local through policy. Fascinating, and I think only the World Economic Forum can bring everybody together in that way. What do you think the main takeaways were for you?
Well, the main takeaways are, despite the fact this manifests itself as a local problem most of the time, there are everything from global solutions to local solutions. We've got to have technology. There are ways to use far less water, to manage our water better, to make sure we have water available in 2025 and 2030 rather than running out of it. We need to make sure that the private sector, finance, corporations, understand they can't run without enough water. So they need to be acting and acting now to put in place the right water policies so we're not wasting water, we are conserving water and preserving water. There are companies that have committed to, for every ounce of water they take out of our water system, they will put back into the system. We have got to find those ways. So it is about policy as well. It's not only about technology, it's not only about finance, it's about having the right policy incentives. Right now we're investing in infrastructure that wastes water rather than saves water. We've got to turn that around. Lots of opportunities.
Yeah, and I think the problems segue from that is we've got to value water a lot more than we do. It's interesting, we had a flood in Bangkok in 2011 and the entire semiconductor industry was, it was on its knees. So we have to understand that resilience across that supply chain is fundamental to our future, but we need action now and we need to accelerate that action. It's Mark Fletcher from the World Economic Forum in New York.